Assalamualaikum and very good day to all my students. So previously on the chapter 5 part 3, we already done through for the example 1, which is we have 3 parts A, B and C, which is the triangle here. Okay, let's say if you are not very clear, you may refer to my previous videos. Okay, so this is the answer roughly. You may refer to my Padlet also to access the notes. Okay, and then for the example here, I nak you all buat sendiri. Okay, cuma roughly saya just nak explain. You akan ada segi 4 and then will be minus for the hemisphere. Okay, so akan ada semicircle lah, lebih kurang macam tu. So untuk part ni kita lebih study about the moment of inertia for the areas from the x-axis. Yang penting kita kena tahulah mana yang axis. Okay. Right, and then for the example number 2, for the plane area shown, determine the centroid and the moment of inertia with respect to centroidal x prime axis. Okay, so ni beza dia. Okay, kita ada x and y axis. And then suddenly kita ada x prime. So this is the C, which is centroid of this composite component. Okay. Then kita find the gyration radius. Okay. So how to find the solution here? So we get the big picture here. Okay. Kalau cara yang paling senang, okay, saya copy paste lah dulu. Kita letak dekat sebelah ni. So you will get the C more clear. How the explanation. Okay. So basic benda ni kita dah go through, which is we are done into the table to find the centroid of the composite. Macam ni kita nak cari roughly. Kita akan ada 3 composite shapes. Okay, one big rectangle and then plus the semicircle. Last sekali kita minus small rectangle. Cara paling senang, we just numbering for the every shape. Okay, let's say you will number it 1, 2, 3 or A, B, C. Depends on your preference. So for you to easy to marking what shape are you going to solve first. Okay, then let's say untuk ini komponen 1, so dia akan jadi 200 kali 100 lah. Okay, ini adalah panjang dia and then dia punya tinggi. Right, untuk second one pula sama je, second dengan third, cuma saya nak tekankan dekat sini lah x bar dengan y bar. The x bar become 0. Why? Because the x bar kita ada gambar ni parallel lah, so kita x bar tu jadi kosong. Untuk y ni, okay, y ni kita nak determine, let's say kita ada komponen 1 ni, so we determine it from the center lah. Center from the x axis, we get the 50 here. Okay, center untuk rectangle tu punya shapes. And then untuk second one, how we get the 42.44, which is for the semicircle. Right, cara yang paling senang, we just refer from the table how to find the x bar and y bar. Okay, dekat sini adalah kalau let's say you tak clear, you boleh refer juga dekat another tables. Tapi secara roughly memang cara dia adalah yang sama lah. Okay, untuk ix dengan iy. Jadi bila from here, and then we can get for the 42.44, which is from the equation 4r divided by 3 pi. Okay, so we get the centroid in terms of y bar from the semicircle. And then untuk yang rectangle small ni, which is 40, adalah divided by half lah. Okay, then bila x darab a jadi kosong, y darab a akan dapat that value, which is minus 0.175. So bila kita calculate kan, which is we put the equation. Yang ni kalau you tak clear, boleh refer balik part 1 dengan part 2 punya videos. Then we get the values here, which is x equals to 0 millimeters and then y 7.64. Okay, so yang ni secara roughly adalah gambar dia, kita divide kan. So you all akan nampak lagi senang macam ni kita nak solvekan di centroid about the x prime axis. Saya copy paste siap-siap the figure so you can see it more clearly. Alright, untuk first one, which is we want to find for the centroid from the x prime. Okay, macam ni kita nak tahu, which is kita dah tahu which is the values of here 7.64. Okay, and then untuk panjang ni pula adalah half dia, which is 50. So ni kita just campurkan je lah. Okay, untuk this one pula sama juga, yang mana kita cari dia punya center from this semicircle. We know about the y bar 42.44 minus 7.64, and we get the values from the x to the x prime here, 7.64, and then we get the values bawah sekali. Untuk centroid from the semicircle ni akan jadi 42.44, and then last sekali we get the values which is 34.8. Okay, untuk last sekali pun sama juga, 7.64 plus the which is half from the 80, we become 40 lah. Okay, kita akan dapat the values here. Clear for now. For the next part, okay, which is for the x bar dengan y bar, yang ni kita dah dapat dah values all decomposite. Okay, yang tadi kita buat satu-satu kan, satu-satu x bar dengan y bar. So yang ni kita dapat assume all the three components. So kita make another tables for the areas, and then we get the values which is the values yang kita dah calculate tadi in terms of x prime. So yang tu yang you all kena ingat sekali. Okay, kita sama ada disuruh cari in terms of x axis ataupun y axis, ataupun dibagi another new axis line. Okay, so you all kena alert on that questions. So bila kita calculate, just masukkan je. Untuk last ni you all boleh tengok lah macam mana dia daripada example 1 sebenarnya. Sama je, which is for the Ix, which is the equation yang saya dah ask all of you to remember. So we just put the number here, and then we get the values of the summation of Ix. Okay, which is here, the values here 77.23. And then for the radius of gyration, this is the equation. We just put the values, all the summation of the Ix divided by summation of the area. Okay, clear untuk this one. And then untuk next part, which is mass moment of inertia. Right, previously kita study about the moment of the inertia of the area, and then untuk this one pula adalah mass moment of inertia. So we learn about two things here, so don't get confused which one we need to use the areas, and then which one we need to use the mass. The unit here, which is kilogram times meter squared. So this is the symbol here, which is I, integration of mr squared. Yang ni just secara roughly lah untuk introduction of the mass moment of inertia. So senang kita nak tahu when we go through for the example. Okay, ini secara roughly which is mass moment of inertia. Despite of the different shapes, so kita ada effect juga from the mass. Kalau benda tu berat, so dia akan ada different speed. Okay, so yang mana lagi berat, dia akan lagi turun lagi laju lah, ikutkan dia macam tu lah. Okay, yang ni secara roughly dia punya equation derivation, how we get the information how to find the mass moment of the inertia. We just get through secara roughly about the equations here. So for the IAA, which is we get the rho and times the thickness, which is for the density, gamma equals to rho g. Yang ni secara roughly lah, kita just nak tengok you all boleh baca sendiri. Saya nak you all baca. Let's say kalau you all tak clear, you all boleh refer on the textbook link that I've already explain it to you. Okay, so this is just the general knowledge. Okay, tak ada anything particular. Yang ni pun sama for the, let's say we have example here. mass moment of inertia of the rectangle plate about the AA axis. Let's say kita ada XYZ axis, which is for the A, B and C. So this is the equation that we need to put in. Which one we need to times to the power of 3, and then yang mana yang kita kena darabkan cuma satu. Okay, ada yang kena darabkan to the power of 3, ada yang darab to the power of 1. Okay, don't get confused. Yang ni secara roughly lah untuk equation. Saya planning untuk give another example, which is in the next part of the videos, and then after the videos finish, we will go straight into the quiz 2 punya assessment. So here roughly the equation from the mass moment of inertia. So we get different shapes. Let's say we must be alert on the question. If the question asks for the solid sphere, slender rod, solid circular cylinder, and then for the next part, thin disc, thin rectangular plate, to find the Ix or Iy, which equation we need to use, and then the last one, which is for the brake. So this is just roughly the very simplest mass moment of inertia. Ada lagi equation yang lain, ada lagi shape yang lain ataupun mass yang lain, tapi kita just study about the basic lah. Right, untuk parallel axis theorem sama juga macam mass moment pula, sama juga macam area moment. So cuma different dia, area tu kita tukar jadi mass. Okay, so saya pun tak nak go through secara detail sebab benda ni lebih kurang sama. Okay, cuma different dia, which is we need to change from the area into the mass. So senang cerita, cara kita nak go through, we will go through for the example which I'm planning to make into another videos. Okay, I think last will be on the part 5. So yang ni sama macam saya explain, which is mass 2 will be replace the area. So ini example which is for the next part of these videos. So stay tuned. I'll give the quiz 2 assessment after the last part of these videos. Alright, okay, thank you all.